When it comes to implementing AI into a window business, 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't recommend it, but there's only 2 specific scenarios where I do recommend that you actually implement AI. And to be honest, I don't really recommend that you implement AI unless it's absolutely necessary. And hey, I'm Carl Stoy, the founder of Stoy Media, and over the past year and a half, almost 2 years now, we've been helping service businesses scale with paid ads, getting them more people in the pipeline interested in their service. And we also do supply window leads on a pay-per-lead basis. And so let's jump right into this. There's only 2 scenarios where I would recommend that you implement AI, but let me first explain why I wouldn't even recommend that you implement AI in the first place. Now, I know this is very contrary to probably what you've been hearing, but let me just be clear. The entire business model of AI is to subsidize the credits so that you're spending like 20 bucks a month or whatever your subscription is, spending a low amount per month, having you become reliant on it, and then jacking up the price to what it actually is. They're actually all operating at a loss. If you don't believe me, look this up. But all AI tokens are subsidized. So the price you pay today for whatever your process is, maybe you pay 20 bucks a month, could realistically double or triple in the next couple of years when they unsubsidize them. Now, to further explain why I wouldn't recommend that you implement AI, unless it's absolutely necessary, is it's just not reliable. It's not reliable, and it would be better fit for just a decision-making task, which is actually the second thing, which we'll go through right now. And that's, unless you have something that is, I don't even think I spelled decision-making right, but it doesn't matter. I'm trying to explain this, that unless you have a decision-making task, AI is not going to be that reliable. And most coders, most developers will tell you the same thing. Having AI in something that's not decision-making based, where it has all this information, kind of like how a human brain would, having all this information and making a decision based on all of it, that's when you'd want to have AI. For example, certain CRMs will tell you, based on all the data that they submitted at the time they did, from the area they did, and all the information that they have about them, it's going to give you a rough idea of their lead score. Or there's things like that, where it has all this data and it makes a decision. And like I said, most developers wouldn't recommend it unless you even have a decision-making step. Now, another great situation where I would recommend this is that you have an AI note taker. Now, why would I recommend an AI note taker? It's not a decision-making tool. Now, this is different because there's a specific product I want to say, but I'm not going to recommend here. I want you to find out the best one for your scenario. But to kind of explain what an AI note taker is, it's essentially this little clip that goes on you or goes on your phone, and it records your entire sales process. Now, that's pretty simple. That's just a transcriber. But from there, what it allows you to do is plug all of this transcription into their AI, summarize it so that the sales manager understands how did this appointment go, but also it allows them to see a score of how they did based on your sales process. So what you do, you plug in your sales process, you have your AI look at the sales process, look at what the salesmen say, and decide if this guy did a good job. You can have an outline with scores and just give them a live score, which kind of gamifies the sales appointments, but also it allows you to have kind of a live feed of what's going on. And to make a long story short, an AI note taker would benefit you because your sales manager doesn't have to listen back to every single appointment, and your sales manager can get a rough summary of how the appointment went before they even came back into the office. And these are my recommendations. You either have it for a decision-making role where it takes all this data and makes a decision, or an AI note taker where it does the exact same thing like I did in the start. It has all this data of your sales process. It sees what you just said in terms of the transcription and gives you a score. And these are the 2 things that I would recommend. And hey, if you're looking for more window leads, more full window replacements, then I would recommend that you click the link in the description, book a call with us, see if we may be a good fit.